And that's kind of how we've taken our journey. Is we're taking it from a surface level. We listen, we have fun, and we kind of go off on what we think is going on, and then we look online and we find tons of your research and we find out what it actually means, or and it's a lot of fun to kind of play off of that and experience it in two different lights.
Yeah, but imagine what it's like for me listening to you do these. I'm just getting
you shouldn't.
it infuriates me.
You should not. You should not.
Yeah.
We'll spend a couple of hours correcting all your errors.
That's the best part. Is like we go in so blind, we don't even necessarily listen ahead too much. Where we're like, oh, we know what's coming. It's like this is the album we're gonna listen to today, and we'll see what happens in our head, and then you kind of find the answers as we develop.
That's fine. It annoys me, but it's not your job to entertain either, is it? It's kind of, and not everyone's gonna not everyone comes at it like I do, and it's fine. I do have a sense of humor about it, really. I like to pretend I don't, but
we do appreciate it.
It's kind of, so what I do is absurd in a way, really. There are a lot of people who say I pay way too much attention to stuff that doesn't bear that amount of attention. And I perhaps some of it doesn't, but just to circle back to an earlier question, I think what I've found in really digging in, over the last decade or so, really, I always used to do a bit of it, but really intensively over the last decade or so, I think one of the things we have found is that there is more to his lyrics than anyone thought. I think that people knew that he'd, borrowed bits from here, or that was a reference to some event or some person, and there would be some private knowledge that people would have. So people were aware of that, but I'm nobody really. Before we started doing this Annotated Fall stuff, and Chris created the site, and that gave me a kind of a place to go and do this. I had permission to do it. Nobody really had discovered the extent to which his lyrics are collages of a lot of his. He didn't write the same way over all those years. He wrote differently, and there's good lyrics and less good lyrics, and lyrics that were clearly tossed off quite quickly, and others that he's clearly spent a lot of time on.